Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to listen to some mumbly jumbly. All the way from St. Albans, your host for tonight, Abs the Magic, Supercoach Godfather.
Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining. Now, I have a small announcement again to make. Today is announcement day. Is my face again. I think I cracked the code. Snap camera's closed down, so normally I should have lost my face by now, but I've still got it. Because you know why? The Scodfather, he's a very smart. I blocked Snap camera from entering my computer, so they can't enter it, which means I can still use my face. They can't have access to my computer. So the Scodfather face continues. So just to calm it down, no more new face. Same face for me now. Okay, let's get back to the video. We're going to talk about Christian Salem. I had a request. Someone asked me today, one of my friends from Twitter asked me today, can you review Christian Salem? And actually I had the same request on a Serious Supercoach page as well. And they've also asked for Christian Salem. So okay, he did cross my mind at one stage, so let's see if he's worth it. Let's see if I'm interested, okay? Let's find out about Christian Salem. Okay, the first thing we do is we want to check his price. Now, he's got a very awkward price. It's at $390K, all right? So we need to make a decision now. Is this going to be a keeper or a possible player that you can upgrade to, let's say, a Tom Stewart or anyone else that's at $600K right now? Can we do that? Can we do that maybe in round 7? Now, I'm going to get a little notepad here and just show you something, okay? Now, if Salem is $390K, all right, and he goes and becomes $500K, all right, and let's say, I'm just using Stewart as an example, okay, so just calm it down. It doesn't mean it's Stewart, all right, just an example. If Stewart is 600K, and he goes down to 550K, all right? So the gap between Salem and Stewart then becomes 50K, right? So whereas the gap between Salem and Stewart now is 210K. So you're making 160K difference. So even though you're only making 110K, you're also gaining 50K on Stewart dropping. So it's actually costing you only 50K now. So instead of paying 210K difference, you're only paying a 50K difference to Stewart or to a fallen defensive primo. It doesn't have to be Stewart, all right? It can be anyone. That's good. That's a keeper. So at the moment, our question is, can Salem go to 500K? Because I'm not sure if Salem is actually a keeper, all right? So if I'm going to get Salem, I'm going to get him hoping that he's going to score me 90s, 95, and then upgrade him to a Stewart later on. So I'm banking the 90 points a week, every week, plus I'm making some cash, whilst the primos are dropping in cash. So that's my plan with Salem. A player like this, you have to have a plan. You're not going to get him as a keeper. I don't think he's a keeper, but although he might be, let's find out. Now, I've gone to footywire.com, and I just want to see his previous averages, because we are looking for that 90-95 average, okay? Last year he had a 70 average, hence his price has dropped a lot. So going to a 90 average would give him a 100K profit, all right? So for example, in 2021 he's got a 94.5 average. So in 2021 his price has hit the 500 mark. Actually, it's hit 565. So once you get a similar average, especially with the magic number being so high this year, the chances of him rising in price value is very high. Now, an average of 95 is not good enough, in my opinion, to be a top 6 defender. You're going to fall behind, but it's a good stepping stone. It's a good stepping stone to go to a good defender. Now, obviously, he's got a big score of 167 there, which helped inflate his price really fast. All right, so we're not going to bank on a 167 score. So we're hoping We're hoping even if he hits 500, we're happy. I mean, with it, 560 is a bonus, all right? It's just a straight swap to Stewart. But we're not going to bank on that, although these scores seem to suggest that he's actually a primo, all right? Although these scores don't. So he's sort of in between. He's sort of one of those players that's very inconsistent. He can go big and he can go small. Okay, I've gone to the dfsaustralia.com website and I've put up the chart maps, or the heat maps, okay? Now, what I'm looking for are what he did in his good games in 2021 and what he did where he played in his bad games. So we're going to work out why he's good and why he's bad, all right? So we're going to try to work out both. We're also going to try to work out why he was so bad in 2022. So we're going to try to figure this out. And then we're going to look for a role that suits him the best. All right, so let's start with the heat maps. Actually, let's go for a big score. All right, round 2, he had a big score. What did he do in round 2? Where did he play? Okay, on the wing. That's not good. Actually, so far, I don't like it, all right? It's a bit in defense, but a lot of time on that wing. And I've told you about the wing position. I can't stand it, so don't like that. Okay, what other good scores did he have in 2021? 167, round 6. Where did he play? In defense, mainly in this area here. Okay, it's okay. I'd prefer he played around here, but you can't have everyone playing around there. So he's only got one little section that he covers, and they seem to have gone through him a lot. In that game, 167 is a huge score for that position. Let's have a look here. Round 4. He's wandered off to the wing. He's played in defence. Yeah, I'm not liking the heat map, to be honest. Let me see some good scores. Oh, actually, that was a bad score. That's why it wasn't that good. Round 5. Okay, this is the position I want him to play. This is the exact position I want. He scored a 108. I mean, I don't care if he scores a 100. I want him in this position. All right, this is a beautiful. It's a beautiful chart. This one. All right, this is perfect. This is the chart I want to see. All right, let's look at all of his charts. Okay, let's go for the whole lot now. Yep, that's good. Happy. That's a pass. He seems to sometimes spend time on the wing. It doesn't make me happy. What round was that? I can't remember what round. Does it say here? I should have looked. All right, actually, here it is. Round 9. What did he score? Round 9. 116. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, so now look. Round 11, 12, he went bad. Now, I'm assuming this is going to be on the wing. All right? Round 11 and 12. Back pocket. All right? No good, back pocket. 11, 12, on the wing. Yep. We want him playing right there in that little arc. We don't want him here, okay? The wing is no good. He seems to go on the wing a few times. Sometimes he does score good, sometimes not so good. Sometimes he's good. Backline, not bad. On the wing, what did he score this round? Okay, round 20. 40. See, on that wing, it's not good. So let's go to last year. All right, 2022. Now, he's had a lot of bad games. I'm expecting a lot of wing play in 2022. I mean, nothing else explains his bad form. Except for round 13, maybe he had a good game. Round 12, half decent. Round 12, I'd say he came back from injury, so I'm going to give him a break. I'm not even going to look at the heat map. Let's have a look at round 13. All right, let's look at the round 12, all right? Got me curious. It was back pocket, okay? So that's not good. Round 13. He's again going towards that wing area. Round 15. On that wing. Round 16. on the wings. Round 17, back on the wings, sort of. Round 19, on the wing. Round 20, on the wing. Okay, I've seen enough. Okay, I'm sorry to say, but from what I've seen, I don't like. It doesn't make me happy. It's no good. It's a pass from Christian Salem. Okay, I've gone into Melbourne's defenders. Okay, and I've gone to see who all the defenders are from last year. And we have key position defenders, which we're not worried about, like the Mays and the Levers. All right, they're okay. Hibbard's in the back pocket. He may go in a half-back. We don't know. The problem with Melbourne is they rotate their players a lot, okay? Sometimes Brayshaw will play defence. Sometimes he'll go on a wing. Sometimes he plays in the midfield. They change. We see Salem. We've seen him a lot on that wing. With Salem, if he starts on a half-back line, like if you see him in the preseason playing half-back, that's good. But what's to say he's not going to move on to that wing? Like we saw, he just, out of nowhere, he's a winger. So that worries me. I don't like Salem on that wing. So if you have Salem, if your heart is set on starting Salem, my recommendation is trade him out in 7 weeks. As soon as he makes that 500, gets to 500k, get rid of him, all right, and upgrade him to a fallen primo in defence. I wouldn't sleep at nights if I knew I had Salem in my defence, because I don't know when he's going to go in that midfield and play on the wing. They're my final thoughts. For me, it's a pass. Too risky for my liking. Even though I take risks, this is extreme. We don't know what he's going to do. But then again, Brayshaw's moving to the midfield, so maybe Salem will play in defence. It's just I've got to see more in the preseason. All right, let's see more in the Let's see what the coach is going to say. Is he going to say Salem is playing pure defence this year? We need to have more information at the moment, because from what the information we have, unfortunately, it's not going Salem's way. That's it for today. Thank you for joining, and don't forget one thing: it's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. Ciao for now.